Hey friends, and welcome to Technical Shots with LJ, and welcome to our weekly analysis of natural gas markets for week commencing 18th of September. So last week we discussed about three patterns. One was on hourly, one was on 4 hour, and one was on daily. So on the hourly we had inverted head and shoulders, which was formed. On 4 hours we had a bearish flag, which was information, and similarly on the daily we have head and shoulders, which is again information. So only inverted head and shoulders was formed, and we can see that the pattern played out, and then we saw the price moving to 2.82, and then it reached its target at 2.82. Actually, the as per the pattern the target was 2.75, so we saw the price reaching 2.75 and above, and then we saw the price again retracing from 2.82. So let's see what we have, or what we see for the week commencing uh, 18th of September. Before that, I would okay, so this is on daily. Let's discuss daily, and then we can discuss on different time frames. So on the daily we still have the symmetrical triangle, which we discussed last week as well. And if you look at the symmetrical triangle, the swings are getting squeezed. So look at this swing. Was a big swing. The next swing still smaller. This swing still smaller. This one still smaller. So the swings are getting squeezed. Now a symmetrical pattern is a pattern in which the markets are thinking. So there isn't any concrete direction at the moment where the markets will head for. The markets can go down, markets can go up, it can go in either direction. So symmetrical triangle is, a I would say, a consolidation phase, or a phase where the market is thinking. Once we have a breakout, then the breakout decides the direction. So we will wait for the breakout, and then we'll see where the market wants to go. We have to note that the green line here, which is a rising support, has been a quite strong support right from April. And this blue line here, which is 2.54, has also been a great support. We did discuss that last week here, that this 2.54 was breached, but the next candle closed above it, and then you can see it getting tested, and then the price moving in the upward direction. Now on the daily, what did we see? The price have moved up, and then it has clearly formed a swing here. So you can see rejection from 2.82, nice rejection candle, and then it's forming a swing down here. Now one more important thing is this blue trend, which we will discuss on either a hourly time frame or a 4 hour time frame. But this blue trend line has been supporting the prices right from the 7th of September, when the prices bounced on the rising floor. So that is also a critical trend line. If it breaks, we'll see a bit of a fall here, but I'm expecting the fall should be supported by this rising floor. If not, the 2.54, which has been working as a strong support. So let's put fib and see on the swing, what sort of price will support the NG prices. So if I put a fib on the swing, and if I put it here, so the PRZ is roughly around 2.62, which can support the prices. If we see a strong momentum on the downside, then if we break 2.62, then we have this next zone of 2.558, and then we have 2.54. So these three zones will definitely try to support the prices. We'll see how it works basically when we open when the market opens. Potentially a flat or a gap down will try to see the prices going below 2.62, but 2.62 is a PRZ. But let's see how the market plays out. As per the FIP, it could support the prices for quite a while. If not, then 2.58 and then 2.54. If 2.54 breaks, that means we are breaking the rising floor, then the market could see a quick fall here. So we have to always be thoughtful to that as well. And then if the market, breaks 2.54, I think the next zone is 2.42, which is very important zone for me. If that zone gives up, then I think we can see another fall of roughly around 200, 250 to 200, 300 pips. So it's a key zone again, 2.42 as well. So saying that, let's switch our focus to hourly time frame and see what do we see on the hourly time frame. So let me put the charts on an hour time frame. So on the hour time frame, so before we do the analysis for the next week, let's see here. So you can see a ascending formation of ascending triangle here. So we see the ascending triangle and the breakout at this level, which is roughly around 2.6, 2.64. Prices have moved down, retested back up, and then reached its target. And then this particular downtrend here, which is forming, which is the resistance of the symmetrical triangle hand, has rejected the price. And then look at this blue trend which I was talking about. So it's basically supporting at the moment. But if you look at the Friday's candle, you know we see a break. The last hour candle has actually broken the blue trend. So let's see how we open today evening. Another thing which I want to show here is you have a double top here. So if I take the path here, so this is forming a double top here, a double top pattern. Okay, so you have a double top here. Get rid of the double top here. You have another, if you look at carefully, another head and shoulder. So let me just put a line here, horizontal line. And if you look at this, so this is the head, left shoulder, right shoulder. So this is forming another head and shoulder. So the charts are giving bearish indications on an hourly time frame. So we have a double top here, head and shoulder. Head and shoulder is not like a textbook, but we can see the price is getting rejected from the shoulder. And so it's indicating that the prices are ready to move down on the downside. But we have to, you know, also keep in mind that this rising floor is a strong support, and so is the level of 2.54. If we see break in these levels, we can see a quick fall here. So that we have to keep in mind. So removing the line, let's go back to 4 hour and see if we can see anything on the 4 hour. 4 hour is showing the same thing we see. If you look at here, look at this, the price has tried to breach the symmetrical triangle here, and then the very next candle, back in the symmetrical triangle, we can see a double top here, like what we saw on an hour time frame. We can also see an ascending triangle which has been completed now. And you know we see a double top pattern. Actually, this zone, which is roughly around 2.64, is a strong support at the moment, based on what we see here. So for the prices to move downside, we need to clear this zone. And then we said, as per the fib on the daily, 2.62 can also be a support. And then we have 2.58, 2.54. So there's a lot of support out there. But the patterns are all making bearish, or, or the patterns are basically giving us bearish indications. So that also we have to keep in mind. One more thing which I as said in on the daily time frame, that if we see a break in 2.54, then the head and shoulder on the daily will get completed, and then we can see a quick fall of 250, 300 pips. So that's basically what the daily sees. And on the 4 hour also, you can see the swing, how the swing is getting squeezed. So the price is actually, so this is another symmetrical triangle here. You can look at this symmetrical triangle, the red resistance and the blue support here. Once we break the blue support, actually we have broken it. Let's see, how the opening candle behave. Is it going to go inside and close, or it's going to continue its journey downwards? And then we have the rising floor, which I have highlighted in green, and then 2.54. 2.54 has been a strong support from quite a while. I've been, discussing this in quite quite a few videos which we have been seeing in the past. So I'll be really, uh, wanting to see how the price action behaves at 2.54, and of course the rising floor as well. Now the rising floor is slowly rising, and it's trying to push the support on the upper side. So let's see how all these things play out for the week commencing 18th of September. So yeah, so this is pretty much from my side. There's not much, other than what we see here on the charts. At the moment the price is supported by this blue trend breaks. We have support on the rising floor and 2.54. We are seeing a double top on 4 hour. On hourly we see a head and shoulder, and on the daily also we see a head and shoulder. If I go back to daily again just quickly, so on the daily, this is also making a swing here. So look at this rejection and then this red candle. It's perfectly making a, you know swing. And then let's see where the prices find support. As per the fib, 2.62 could be a support on the daily. And then, as discussed, there are other support zones after 2.62. But we see the prices are making bearish, patterns. But yes, let's see how the markets play out, and then we can discuss in the next weekly update. That's pretty much from my side for this week. If you find this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.